Hi everyone, moving on now to our next lesson called Drawing Similar Figures. I do believe that you'll find this one to be a little very simple. I would ask though that it's going to help if you have at your disposal some grid paper or graphing paper such like this. Maybe you have some, or maybe your teacher has some that they can let you have. Basically what's going to happen in this lesson is you're going to have an original figure of various shapes, and they're going to want you to draw a new one. Now the new one could be bigger, which would be an enlargement. It could be smaller, which is a reduction. In either case, there's a very simple way of getting there. What you're going to do is simply this. First, it's very important to measure the lengths of your sides in the original. So this is going to be my original, and let's just simply measure how long each side is. This vertical line here on the left, I happen to know is 6 units. Along the bottom, this long horizontal line is 18 units. It's 18 squares across. There's a horizontal line on the top, which is 4 units across. Those are your perfectly straight up and down and left to right, or your vertical and horizontal lines. You also can measure your diagonals. This diagonal right here is 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 diagonal units. And along the along the right-hand side, this diagonal is 10 units long. Now, what's going to happen next is a question will give you something, a number by which you want to multiply. It could be a scale factor. So for example, using the scale factor, your new shape might get bigger, it might get smaller. So all you have to do here, everyone, is you take your original sides, or lengths of them, and simply multiply them by the number you were provided. So in this case, you would take 6 times 1.5. 4 times 1.5, 4 by 1 point, and you would continue that on over and over and over. And what happens is you will get new lengths. So this is the measurements right here. So that's where they took every original side and multiplied it by 1.5. And these are your new lengths. Well, all you have to do is take out that grid paper or graph paper, which I hope you have now, and simply redraw the shape in the same orientation, but with the new lengths. So you would start here, this is that vertical side on the left, that has to be 9 units long. Maybe you want to draw this one next down here, which is 27 units long. Okay, and then you have a diagonal. The point is, I don't think I need to help you much with drawing the shape. The point is, what do? You start with your original sides, figure out the lengths. Then multiply those lengths by the value given to you in the question. In this case, it was 1.5, but of course that will not always be the case. Once you have those new values, and of course they'll be larger or smaller, redraw your shape, and please use graph paper to do this because you want everything to be exact. You don't want to be guessing here or drawing kind of slopping diagrams. Okay everyone, we'll give you some practice.